I am Altafur Rahman. You can address me Altaf. Uh, I am completed my graduation in 2016 and I completed my post graduation in 2017. Since 2018, I am an entrepreneur.
Okay. Okay, so what do you do? Are you student or do you work?
Actually, now I am an entrepreneur since 2018. I have some dealers of many companies.
Okay. So what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Actually, in my free time, I spend my time with my family members, and sometimes I also go to some tourist attractive place with my friends and family.
Okay. Okay. Why have you decided to study abroad?
Actually, I am a businessman, so that in my future I expand my business, and I also established a bakery food items factory. That's why I completed my higher study about digital marketing because if I I think if I completed my higher studies on digital marketing, I can properly I will be selling my product easily.
Okay. So why did you choose the Oxford ELLT test?
Uh, from my perspective, I think this is very easiest, and this test is for the short time. I think I completed my examination, and in a short time, I will get a result.
Okay, so how do you usually practice English?
Actually, sometimes I reading newspapers, and I have a partner. Most of the time, I speak with him for my speaking.
Okay, so thank you very much for answering the question. Now I will move on to the next section. In this section, I will ask you to deliver your presentation. So you have 3 to 5 minutes for your presentation. Okay, so you can begin now.
Okay. Now I will begin my presentation. My presentation topic is mobile phone comes for student. Mobile phone comes with danger for students. I Are you agree with this? Actually, I agree. I agree with this topics, but I think there are some points. Or there are some benefits also. Most of the students, most of the students, they learn they learn most of the important topic by mobile phones, because nowadays every students use smartphone, and anytime and anywhere they go to many websites and learn many things. And otherwise, some educational apps are available also. They can download, and they can easily install this. After that they can gather knowledge from the many apps. On the other hand, I think mobile phone comes for many dangerous. First of all, mental issues. I think students when students pass many time with mobile phone, uh, I think mental health and some disease affect them, impact on their body, like anxiety and loneliness. And cyberbullying is nowadays is available everywhere, because they, many many unaware um, unawareness students, they share their personal information without any justice, or with other peoples. And for this reason they can also they can also attacked by other people about cyberbullying. And privacy risk is most important nowadays, because many students share their personal important things on internet, and this is might be very risky for them. And other thing, many students, they waste their time on mobile phones. For this reason, they cannot properly involve with social work. I think this is the very important. In my conclusion, I think there are lots of there are lots of disadvantages, but but advantages I think also. So, in my opinion, I want to say that mobile phone comes for danger for the students, but it has some benefits also. Thank you very much for listening my presentation.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. Now I will move on to the next section. In this section, I will ask you some question about your writing. So first of all, can you tell me what is the title of your essay?
Uh, my my essay title was, in your opinion, life is skills. Life is skills. Teach line life is skills is called more than convenient, I think.
Okay, what are some examples of practical life skills mentioned in your essay?
Okay. First of all, I also mention some things, like, first of all, budgeting and budgeting, providing taxes, preparing food, and mental health.
Okay, so why do you think students feel unprepared for real life after finishing school?
I think many students, after completing their graduation and post graduation, they can unskilled, because most of the subjects that are very conceptual. For I think this is the one. This is the most. This is the key reason.
Okay. Okay, how has your own experience with the education shaped your opinion?
Sorry.
So I mean the your own experience with the education shaped your own opinion that you have writing in your essay.
Actually, my opinion is that if people if something that people learn from their family, and family, I think they should learn from their family members, like parenting. And other thing that is very important, they can learn from schools, like mental health, and budgeting. This I think if school learn the teach the students properly, I think they cannot suffer there in the future.
Okay, so can you explain what is the meaning of critical thinking?
Uh, I think critical thinking means wide choice.
Wise choice, right?
Yes. Or something analytical thinking, or logical reasoning.
Okay. Okay, so my next question. What do you mean by real world challenges?
I think it is everyday challenges, everyday challenge, and practical situations.
Okay. So what is the opposite of independent?
I think opposite dependent, freedom.
Okay. So my next question, should life skills be included as a compulsory subject in school?
Sorry, again, please.
Okay, so the question is, should life skill be introduced as a compulsory subject in school?
In my perspective, I think if I think it is a very essential for introducing life skills compulsory at school. Because if the authority compulsory for the students, they can easily learn, and they can easily learn it, and they apply their knowledge in their future.
Okay. Which is more important in your opinion, learning math or learning how to cook?
I think both is important because without calculation, we cannot handle our life properly. But sometimes we also learn how to prepare cook. Because in the dangerous situations, or when I live with alone, I think this is very important for us, because at that time we make food for myself.
Okay. So do you think school in your country teach enough practical knowledge?
In my country, most of the subjects are very conceptual. So I think this is very important to to the subject, to practical wise. If the subject was practical, I think students learn gain more knowledge by these classes.
Okay. Okay, so who should be more responsible for teaching life skills, school or family?
I think both are responsible, because something is which is learned by a family member. I also mentioned my essay, like parenting, and school should teach some life skills, like budgeting, and managing mental health. I think concept. This concept teach the school authority.
Okay, so thank you very much for answering this question. Now I will move on to the next section, and in this section I will show you a picture. Okay. Okay, so can you tell me what can you see here?
In this picture, I saw in front of people. He take trees. I think this is indoor trees. Sorry, he were in a table. I think, and in front of his green trees. I think this is indoor tree. And he also hold something on his hand, left hand, and right he hold his right hand a mobile phone. I think he is sitting on a restaurant.
Okay, so do you think this is a job fair, in exhibition, or student orientation, and why?
I think this is a public gathering place, like, because there are lots of people available in this place. I think this is educational expo, something like that.
Okay, so have you ever attended a similar event?
Actually, a couple of months ago, I attended a education expo. That time I choose my higher study destination for UK. At that time, I also choose my subjects, digital marketing.
Okay, so what are the benefits of attending events like this for student?
I think if students attending in a seminar or in an expo, I think they can gather knowledge about about his destination, and about his subject, which subjects he want to study, and which subject which is better for his career.
Okay, so do you think should school organize more practical event like this? Why or why not?
I think obviously school should arrange more and more practical event, because there's event students learn more thing, and they also and they also consulted by higher educated people, and they also gain knowledge about their future, and they can easily make decision easily, and they can make decision easily for their future.
So, do you prefer learning from books or by attending workshops like this?
I think both is important, because without bookish knowledge we cannot lead our life. But sometimes we also but sometimes we also attend people also attend students also attend seminar, or public gathering places, because these places students learn more things.
Okay. So, what are the challenges students face when attending public events?
I think when students attending in a public seminar, I think some students, they also very shy. They first of all they challenging to communicate and speaking with other people.
Okay. And one last question. Do you think networking is an important skills and why?
Obviously, I think network is very important, because when people create network, they can easily contact with many people in a time, and otherwise they can share information easily and very soon.
Okay, so thank you very much for answering this question. And now we have completed your initial speaking mock test. Okay, so I think you're ready for your final speaking. Okay, so thank you. I will book a schedule for you whenever you are ready. Just text me. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Yes.
মাত্রই minute.
অবশ্যই